Opportunity. There's two players at the crease now for New Zealand in this situation. Oh, that was close. Oh, and he'll get off it, all right. He'll get off it in belligerent style. $170 for 3.
It's a gutsy shot.
He didn't want to hang around on a pair too long. Look at that. Look at the stare after it. Little inside edge, there should be runs. And it is.
Well bowled by Rahman again. He's bowling very flat. And without a piece of bat on that, I'd suggest that would be out. You can see the inside edge there on hot spot. 98 kilometres an hour, that delivery. Very flat.
Ryder goes after it. He has fair smashed that. This could be out of the park. Oh, it's a beauty. What a reply. 180 for 3. Jesse Ryder in aggressive mood. And he will continue to do so, I feel, against the bowling of Rahman, because his defence is a little bit pressured. And this will be his... oh, look at the little look there too. I think this will be his response to feeling under pressure defensively. It will be to hit out, and he's got the goods to do it. That went... well, he middled that beautifully. And he's in action again.
Yep, the big fast bowler. Cover's probably not the place for him. He should be seagulling around the boundary. He's in the firing line there. Seen a lot of hand injuries today from the Pakistan side.
Jesse Ryder sees it out. It's 181 for 3. It's over and it's tea. So a session that probably didn't go the way that New Zealand would have liked it. The scoring, not as fast as they would have liked. You can see the runs per over scored under 2. Only 27 overs bowled in the session, and that's no surprise there at 3 wickets. So it's a session that in context of this game belongs to Pakistan. McCullum a good 64. Guptill dismissed there for 73. His struggles continue against the left-arm spinner of Rahman, but he's made scores in this series and he'll be pleased with that. Once again, it's Abdul Rahman, the left-arm spinner, who continues to impress with his fast, kicking, spitting style of delivery. The New Zealand lead by 161 runs. They will want to ensure they score runs at a quick rate to ensure they can declare and put Pakistan in and try to level this series.
The bowling average of 72.33, so he shouldn't strike fear into the heart of the New Zealand batsman. But just something a little bit different, because the left-armer Rahman has bowled so many overs from that southern end. 25 in actual fact, 2 for 65. So Hafiz having a go. Oh, did he touch it? Did he touch it? That's the question. Would have been a bit tough for the keeper.
Would have been tougher for the batter, I think. No, I think he said his pad, but hot spot may give us a better opinion on that.
Let's have a look at the hot spot, see if there's anything there. Apparently not. Oh, there's plenty of turn there. And the batsmen are going to get a couple of runs here. Could be buys, might have spun past everybody. Leg buys, so it clipped the pad of Ross Taylor. But a bit of turn. Taylor's got it away very fine, and it's quite a chase. Didn't really time it that well. And a couple of runs for Ross Taylor off the last ball of the over. 186 for 3. One of those ones that continues to run away from you. He hit it pretty hard into the ground, and it lost a little bit of its pace.
Just something here for younger players to be aware. Just look at the difference in guard here facing the off spinner as opposed to the left arm spinner for Jesse Ryder. On the left facing the off spinner, he stands traditional guard. On the right, look how far to the offside he is.
Oh, he's got this away beautifully. He's back cut this. It's not a shot you see a lot of, but it's played beautifully.
Yeah, top class, 100k in our delivery, but too much width. He heard the bowler's frustration, the groan. He knew he'd given him too much width. And Ryder.
I think that's a direct result of in the last over. He was able to work the ball into the onside because he stands so far to the offside. He works it in, so Roman doesn't want him to do that, but so he forces it out a little bit wider to try to get him defensive off stump, and it just gives him the width to play the ball away through the offside because it'll skid past the foot marks.
Put a man back now. He's about 15 metres in from the fence. Calls for the short single, and well responded to by Taylor. He was going to the danger end, but no hesitation at all. So 6 off the over, 192 for 3.
I just want to explain why you do that, because of the footmarks. By standing to the offside on the right hand of screen there, by standing to the off stump, you bring the footmarks closer to you. So if the ball does turn, you're in more control of it to work it into the onside, pick up your singles. On the left-hand side, if you stand more traditional, with the ball turning away, you're actually looking for a little bit of width to play the ball through the offside. And it's raining. Goodness gracious.
Yes, it is raining, and that came upon us very quickly indeed. So away go the players. Well, we've kind of been expecting this all day, and it might have finally turned up at 4:15. So I guess we've done pretty well to get this far, but that has arrived very quickly indeed, pushed in by the strong northerly wind as well. So the players are off the field. We still had one ball remaining in the over. No, it had the 61st over, so that's neat and tidy. New Zealand are 192 for 3, and now the ground staff, who've been on standby really all day, I suppose, get to show us their prowess. Got to put the Hessian cover on first. So whether this sticks around for a while or whether this is a passing shower, not absolutely certain. So disappointing, Bondi, but it was expected. And as I said before, I think we've done well to get this far.
Yeah, I think it's caught us all by surprise. We're talking about Rigger's guard, and all of a sudden looked up and quite a heavy shower is passing across the ground. So this is not what New Zealand needed. They can't afford to lose time in this match, but from a Pakistan point of view, they'll be more than happy to camp up in the changing room, keep an eagle eye on the skies, but the bigger covers are being rolled out now. So disappointing, because this test match was so beautifully poised.
Still quite a few overs remaining in today's play, but of course 6:30 is the cut-off time. So 192 for 3, remembering that New Zealand started this morning at 9 without loss. Guptill and McCullum together, and they were still together at lunchtime, but then McCullum went shortly after lunch for 64. A good century opening partnership between the two. Williamson came in at first drop again and finished up making 15 in a 72-minute spell.